Welcome. This is Recidiva. I'm sharing a recording of a casual Skyrim playthrough using a mod list I built. My profound thanks to all the mod creators who have made this game a crowdsourced treasure. I hope you enjoy. This is a place I don't know well. I always get lost down here. I like the remake in the immersive college.
You're a phantom, to be fair.
Yeah. Winterhold Ruins. I have no idea what this is. It's something immersive, yes? So there's a lot to do, and I usually don't do it. I haven't spent much time exploring the college, so we'll try that.
There is no help for you here.
I'm absolutely shite at this, so apologies in advance.
Completionist tracker should have some guidance there, and I'll figure out my way. The collar? Yeah.
You want to do this the hard way? Fine. Alright, folks, don't make an ass of yourself. Or worse, bumping into places you'd have to be apologising.
Activate relic little finger.
So,
what
and
the
steady
hell? I don't know. Yee. Oh my god. Let me through. Oh, there are like bands that you have to kill here. Huh. That's cool. Sup?
Well, I got no problem leaving you alone. I don't know what I did in this life to deserve the punishment of that view when
Okay. Hopefully clairvoyance can help me here. This is just a literal maze. And it can't. Okay, here we go.
Because if I have to stand up quick right now, it's going to get real fucking awkward.
There is no solace in knowing what is to come. Your perseverance will only lead to disappointment. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter.
That's unfortunate to see through the back of Kaidan's head. So you're the Augur of Dunlane.
I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek.
And what is it I am seeking?
You seek that which all who wield magic seek, knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others.
Yeah, I'll help with that. Thalmor? What Thalmor? As this, I did not.
The one who calls himself Ancano. He seeks information about the Eye, but what he will find shall be quite different. His path will cross yours in time, but first you must find that which you need.
What do I need?
You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your archmage.
Okay. It was a very long walk.
I can't believe you still have that Daedric weapon with you. I hope you're using it for good, mind.
Okay, long walk out.
Oi! Again, that went very well.
And you can see summer, the courtyard here is completely cleared. No snow. Summer plants. It's very cool.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
I have important information for you.
Really? And what might that be?
We need to find the Staff of Magnus.
I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it.
It's connected to the orb we found.
And how do you know of this?
I spoke with the Augur of Dunland.
Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the Staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this.
What should I do next?
A most impressive attitude. Keep this up, and you'll do quite well for yourself. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
I love that we have to talk to Mirabelle here like Savos doesn't know where the fucking thing is. Asshole. Thank you,
Please
Mirabelle.
don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
No, he's sending you
If
to
there are
you.
any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly.
You know anything about the Staff of Magnus?
Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking?
Archmage Aaron said you mentioned it recently.
I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it, though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere.
Who are the Synod?
Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred
it
years.
would be nice 'cause
My
they can make
understanding is
spells
that all
and
they
you
really
can't.
do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power.
So no one knows the staff's location?
No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Alright, let's take a trip to the gallery. Drop a bunch of things off. Read a book, take a nap. And then to the crazy Synod on the crazy Mzulft. Yeah, I should probably start Katria's quest so that I can combine the Mzulft with other stuff, but I don't want to, so I'm not gonna. We're probably gonna have to go through Mzulft twice or take the lift down. That's fine. There's a Synemia's journal there. I'm not sure I've read it. Yeah, okay, I don't have to read anything. It's already in my quest log.
I'm always fascinated to
You
see
enjoy
how
your
the
visit.
region have
I
evolved
never
and
expected
changed
this.
over the ages.
I'm pretty sure I
So
woke up saying her
weirdly,
name this morning.
it appears that
What I was dreaming
calling the
about.
guild
But
members
damn, it
is
left me smiling.
like bugged. I can't call them, I can't send them out. That is unfortunate. The only one who responds to me is Latoria.
This is an exciting opportunity for us. To begin to study future human civilization.
They're all like
The nosy
They talk
mentioned
so
that
much.
Kaidan was looking for
Let's see.
Discover long lost secrets of the past.
Oh, there is something there. Warlock's Ring. The Warlock's Ring is an artifact originally owned by the Archmage Sirabane, an Aldmeri god ancestor. In appearance, it is a ring with a large gemstone, either red or green in color. It is best known for its ability to reflect spells cast at its wearer and to fortify the wearer's speed and health, though it may have additional powers. These magical effects are sometimes named Shalador's Mirror and Feet of Notorgo. In the late First Era, Sirabane judiciously used the ring to save many from the Thracian plague. Because of this, he is attributed with helping to save the entire continent of Tamriel. The ring has passed hands many times, helping adventurers to reach their goals. No one may possess the ring for long, as it is said that the ring is Sirabane's alone to command. The Warlock's Ring was uncovered by the Eternal Champion during the Imperial Simulacrum. In either Morrowind or elsewhere, reports vary. Sometime in the Third Era, the ring was taken from a wizard by the Mages Guild. In death, the wizard's spirit remained bound to Nirn until one of his descendants sent an adventurer to recover the ring from the Mages Guild. A fake copy of the ring also appeared in the Iliac Bay before the events of the Warp in the West. It was created by a mage in an attempt to bribe an agent of Nocturnal who had been sent to assassinate him. The fake ring functioned identically to the true artifact, but after several days, it crumbled to dust. The ring later came into the possession of Magnusson Brisena, the Blades operative. Brisena offered the ring as payment in return for the Totem of Tiber Septim, which would give the Empire control of the Numidium. Due to the warp in the west, it is unknown what became of the ring. The ring resurfaced several years later in the possession of Vindemea Drithan, a powerful sorceress who lived in a cave on an island off the shore of Vardenfell along Azura's coast. News of this reached the Mages Guild, and in 3E427, Drithan was killed by the Nerevarine, who then claimed the ring. Later that year, the Nerevarine sold the ring to Soras Aram, who put it on display in her Museum of Artifacts in Mournhold. Tarasa told me that the fall of Mournhold, the ring came into the possession of some rather zealous hunters, thinking that the powers of the ring would aid them in their cause of purging the world of their chosen foes. More research indicates that it was a more organized group. I thought perhaps the Dawnguard at first, but the timing just didn't seem right. Then it hit me. The silver hand must be two. Oh, it won't change. Okay. It doesn't have another page.
Hope you are enjoying your
I
visit
hear
to the gallery.
Madras somewhere.
If you have any questions, just ask Orion, the curator.
It's a difficult class, but worth it has been. The best
Frustrating.
sight I've seen is the
So
glory
yeah, the
of
call guild members is bugged. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Tempting.
Let's rest here.
It's good to be back home.
Yeah. Any
I'm
thoughts?
always at your service, day or night.
Thank you, love. Let's talk.
Yes, darling.
I love you, Kaidan.
I love you. You know,
Okay.
if you let me borrow a kiss, I promise I'll give you it straight back.
Let him have a little time together. Hey, that animation looks to be just about right. Awesome! Aw, you guys. Yay!
Tell me what you need.
Come on, time for some adventures.
Adventure will find us along the way, no doubt. It always does.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can find Madras quick. I heard him. He might be findable. Oh, here is where the enchanted ring. Oh. Okay, so I got the amulet, but I need to put the enchanted rings in
Simply
myself.
amazing.
Okay. Millie Loudon.
So nice to see you.
Hello, honey. Oh, she'll cook for you. Anything noteworthy recently?
For my part, steady but mundane. Your pardon, but I would suggest asking Orion things more newsworthy.
You are totally newsworthy, honey. How are you doing today?
Perfectly fine, thank you. So pleasant to enjoy the guests and the museum's charms.
You're adorable. Any issues with the staff?
None. I must say they all do a wonderful job.
I am so glad.
Until next time.
Okay, there's Kyr. I think he's bugged and I can't send him
What
out
can I
on
do for you,
anything.
Guildmaster?
Yeah. The assignment thing. The assignment.
Of course, Guildmaster. How can I help?
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
Okay.
So wonderful to see how much people enjoy this place.
Yeah, it's nice. I enjoy it too. It's nice to have a nice. It's nice to be nice. Okay, I am going to display those rings. You have to put them up yourself. One, 2, 3. Okay, that's good. Sarthal amulet is there. Okay. Beggar Prince. Story of Weedle and his gifts from the Daedric Lord Namira. We look down upon the beggars of the Empire. These lost souls are the poor and wretched of the land. Every city has its beggars. Most are so poor they have only the clothes on their backs. They eat the scraps the rest of us throw out. We toss them a coin so that we don't have to think too long about their plight. Imagine my surprise when I heard the tale of the beggar prince. I could not imagine what a prince of beggars would be. Here is the tale I heard. It takes place in the First Age, when gods walked like men and Daedra stalked the wilderness with impunity. It is a time before they were all contained in oblivion. There once was a man named Weedle, or maybe it was a woman. The story goes to great lengths to avoid declaring Weedle's gender. Weedle was the 13th child of a king in Valenwood. As such, Weedle was in no position to take the throne or even inherit much property or wealth. Weedle had left the palace to find independent fortune and glory. After many days of endless forest roads and tiny villages, Weedle came upon 3 men surrounding a beggar. The beggar was swaddled in rags from head to toe. No portion of the vagabond's body was visible. The men were intent on slaying the beggar. With a cry of rage and indignation, Weedle charged the men with sword drawn. Being simple townsfolk, armed only with pitchforks and scythes, they immediately fled from the armored figure with the shining sword. "Many thanks for saving me," wheezed the beggar from beneath a heap of foul rags. Weedle could barely stand the stench. "What is your name, wretch?" Weedle asked. "I am Namira." Unlike the townsfolk, Weedle was well learned. That name meant nothing to them, but to Weedle it was an opportunity. "You are the Daedric Lord? Why did you allow those men to harass you? You could have slain them all with a whisper." "I am pleased you recognize me," Namira said. "I am frequently reviled by the townsfolk. It pleases me to be recognized for my attribute, if not for my name." Weedle knew that Namira was the Daedric Lord of all things gross and repulsive. Diseases such as leprosy and gangrene were her domain. Where others might have seen danger, Weedle saw opportunity. "Oh, great Namira, let me apprentice myself to you. I ask only that you grant me powers to make my fortune and forge a name for myself that will live through the ages." "Hey, I make my way alone in the world. I have no need for an apprentice." Namira shambled off down the road. Weedle would not be put off. The bound, Weedle was at Namira's heel, pressing the case for an apprenticeship. For 33 days and nights, Weedle kept up the debate. Namira said nothing, but Weedle's voice was ceaseless. Finally, on the 33rd day, Weedle was too hoarse to talk. Namira looked back at the suddenly silent figure. Weedle knelt in the mud at her feet, open hands raised in supplication. "It would seem you have completed your apprenticeship to me after all," Namira declared. "I shall grant your request." Weedle was overjoyed. "I grant you the power of disease. You may choose to be afflicted with any disease, changing them at will, so long as it has visible symptoms. However, you must always bear at least one. I grant you the power of pity. You may evoke pity in anyone that sees you. Finally, I grant you the power of disregard. You may cause others to disregard your presence." Weedle was aghast. These were not boons from which a fortune could be made. They were curses, each awful in its own right, but together they were unthinkable. "How am I to make my fortune and forge a name for myself with these terrible gifts?" "As you begged at my feet for 33 days and 33 nights, so shall you now beg for your fortune in the cities of men. Your name will become legendary among the beggars of Tamriel. The story of Weedle, the Prince of Beggars, shall be handed down throughout the generations." It was as Namira predicted. Weedle was an irresistible beggar. None could see the wretch without desperately wanting to toss a coin at the huddled form. However, Weedle also discovered that the power of disregard gave great access to the secrets of the realms. People unknowingly said important things where Weedle could hear them. Weedle grew to know the comings and goings of every citizen in the city. To this day, it is said that if you really want to know something, go ask the beggars. They have eyes and ears throughout the city. They know all the little secrets of the daily lives of its citizens. Biography of Baranzaya, Volume 2 by Stern Keboj, Imperial Scribe. The first volume of the series told the story of Baranzaya's origin, heiress to the throne of Mournhold until her father rebelled against His Excellency Tiber the Septim I and brought ruin to the province of Morrowind. Thanks largely to the benevolence of the Emperor, the child Baranzaya was not destroyed with her parents, but reared by Count Sven of Darkmoor, a loyal imperial trustee. She grew up into a beautiful and pious child, trustful of her guardian's care. This trust, however, was exploited by a wicked orphan stable boy at Count Sven's estate, who with lies and fabrications tricked her into fleeing Darkmoor with him when she turned 16. After many adventures on the road, they settled in Riften, a Skyrim city near the Morrowind border. The stable boy, Straw, was not altogether evil. He loved Baranzaya in his own selfish fashion, and deception was the only way he could think of that would cement possession of her. She, of course, felt only friendship toward him, but he was hopeful that she would gradually change her mind. He wanted to buy a small farm and settle down into a comfortable marriage, but at the time his earnings were barely enough to feed and shelter them. After only a short time in Riften, Straw fell in with a bold, villainous Khajiit thief named Theras, who proposed that they rob the Imperial Commandant's house in the central part of the city. Theras said that he had a client, a traitor to the Empire, who would pay well for any information they could gather there. Baranzaya happened to overhear this plan and was appalled. She stole away from their rooms and walked the streets of Riften in desperation, torn between her loyalty to the Empire and her love to her friends. In the end, loyalty to the Empire prevailed over personal friendship, and she approached the Commandant's house, revealed her true identity, and warned him of their friends' plans. The Commandant listened to her tale, praised her courage, and assured her that no harm would come to her. He was none other than General Symmachus, who had been scouring the countryside in search of her since her disappearance, and had just arrived in Riften, hot in pursuit. He took her into his custody and informed her that, far from being sent away to be sold, she was to be reinstated as the Queen of Mournhold as soon as she turned 18. Until that time, she was to live with the Septim family in the newly built Imperial City, where she would learn something of government and be presented at the Imperial Court. At the Imperial City, Baranzaya befriended the Emperor Tiber Septim during the middle years of his reign. Tiber's children, particularly his eldest son and heir Pelagius, came to love her as a sister. The ballads of the day praised her beauty, chastity, wit, and learning. On her 18th birthday, the entire imperial city turned out to watch her farewell procession preliminary to her return to her native land. Sorrowful as they were at her departure, all knew that she was ready for her glorious destiny as the queen of the kingdom of Mournehold. My dog is annoyed that his dog door is closed and he's boofing. Inside of the bear. Come on, Ambar. Let's just keep going. It's not necessary to kill all the bears. I'm just cantering through their territory. They're obnoxious. Same with the saber cats. You guys can chill. Crap. Might go the wrong way. Use this road. Oh, dead end. Let's see if I can. Keep forgetting there's a big giant cliff. Stag looking at me like, what the hell? Why would you do that? Okay, there's a little storehouse over here. It's part of the legacy of the Dragonborn. This may screw me up on time. I might have to excavate and again lose 12 hours of my life, which is unfortunate, but that's the way they wrote it. Glowing crystal shard. Okay, I got the shard for Ethereum Wars, but I haven't done the Ethereum Wars yet, so it'll have to wait. Now that I think about it, maybe the Synemius journal is outside. It's a good place to pick up a ton of Dwemer ingots. So the Synemius thing might be over here. Don't exactly remember. I know there's a relic inside Mazulft. Okay, find the ruins of Mazulft. Let's see. Tools of the trade is what I'm looking for. Wait, no. I, I, I don't remember. Either way, we have the spot learned. When I get to it, I'll be able to port back. Y'all need to remind me not to sell any Daedric bows. I think I got a drop. The sort that my bow is the base of, and then put it in the sell box, and then it sells everything with that name. I think, no, I'm thinking of somewhere else, not Resolved. Research log. Lieutenant Gavros, the Council has become aware of the lack of progress in your group's efforts. They are particularly displeased to learn that your specifications for the focusing crystal were completely incorrect. The entire Binders Conclave has worked tirelessly, and the Council is quite sure this new crystal will suit your needs. You are herewith entrusted with delivering the crystal to the site, completing your work, and delivering a full report to the Council with all possible haste. The Council trusts you will deliver the crystal to the oculary personally, and that there will be no further complications. First, adjunct Honorel. Well, Honorel, sorry. I must be thinking of another dwarven ruin. The one for Ethereum Wars, the other one. If I recall, and I put this... Oh! Some sort of, nice. I'll have to check when I'm on horseback. Sometimes my butt glows when I put this bow away. My butt glows red, and so I've avoided Daedric bows for that reason. I'm vaguely thinking of switching from archery when I max it out. I know I should. I keep telling myself I should pick up another weapon, but I never do. Spell sword sounds good to start doing destruction at range, and then dagger close, one each hand. Oh yeah, archery is getting real close. 97. Yeah, I should go with either conjuration, put my beloved bow away for a while, and go with a dagger. My stealth is really good. I guess it makes sense the chorus have really good armor, but just seeing one scares me. I've died so many times. I've probably died to chorus more often than anything else. I like this bow. It's a good bow. Tell me about it. Now, Kaidan, you don't like people when they do magic. You don't like people when they can't do magic. Center mass since their hitboxes are weird. No more Falmer headshots. It's sad. Yeah, there's a nice drain life enchantment. I think it's almost 50 points. Zowie. Nice bow. You. Good stuff. Oh. Hello, sweetheart. Thanks for going with me into dark places. I don't know why this bed is glowing, but okay. It's a magic bed? That pretty much guarantees I'm not going to sleep on it. Yeah, see, it went right through his head. Ugh. Someone around here has a key. Yeah, she should have a key. Focusing crystal. Did I? Okay, no. Just glows for a little while. Okay, I don't know if I have the key. No, I have to kill some more Falmer. They're around here somewhere. Wow, this one is really hard to find. Holy crap. It rarely takes me this long, but okay. Okay. Getting closer. Okay. Aha! Do you have my key? You have my key. Okay. I will try to remember that from that next time. I can't promise that I can do this puzzle in any sort of quick fashion, so just bear with me. Understanding why it has not gone well for these guys. Who are you? Your friend Gavros is dead. What's this about a crystal? What's the crystal for? Uh-huh. I'm looking for the Staff of Magnus. I happen to have found the focusing crystal. Is this what you were looking for? I'm with the College of Winterhold. Kaidan. Okay, I do not remember. I know I have to cast like cold and heat in the books for that should be up here. Cool. I already have what I need. Okay. Not the time, Kaidan. Alright, so I need cold and heat. Frostbite. and flames. No? Yes? Okay. Okay, now I need to focus it, so... One, two... It doesn't actually look too bad. 1, 2, 3? No, I've got 2 in the wrong place. One, two, no. Center bottom, center top. Okay, I think I've got it. Okay. Kaidan, honey, sweetheart, darling, please move. Honey, darling, sweetheart, angel. Stabby McStabberson, please. Okay, that should be it for that. Wow, I've actually learned how to do this puzzle. I'm amazed. Here we go. I'm gonna save. I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't done anything, I swear. You mean the Eye of Magnus? Can you help me find the Staff of Magnus or not? Of course. Of course. Uh-huh. It's the Eye of Magnus, son. Don't worry about it. Uh-huh. Okay, Paratus. I think so too. This is another place don't teleport out of. You need to walk. Because 4th Street. Ooh, pretty day. Look at that. Beautiful. It's beautiful here. Ah, so much death and treachery. It's lovely. All right, on to the college. Thanks for watching. Wishing you found family, creative hobbies, a hot bath after a long day, and food you love as much as Saleya loves apple pies.